What's going on, guys? Jay here with another cryptocurrency video for you. And today I'm going to be talking about Hashflare Bitcoin mining, specifically how you can start earning a significant amount of money mining Bitcoin in the year 2018 and beyond, even if you don't have a lot of money to start out with. You see, guys, the thing is, many people are under this misconception that you need to invest a lot of money in order to make a lot of money mining Bitcoin. However, I'm here to say that that is simply not the reality. Bitcoin mining is incredibly profitable, and I always tell people, whether they be my friends, my family, acquaintances, or really just anybody who's interested in talking cryptocurrency with me, and I say to them, you really have to get into this Bitcoin mining. At least just look into it, because there's such an amazing opportunity for you to make money mining Bitcoin. And then if that person is open to it, I usually show them how much money I'm making every month by logging into my Hashflare dashboard and saying, look, I'm getting paid in Bitcoin each and every day directly into my Hashflare Bitcoin wallet. And I show them, look, I'm earning $142 each and every day just by mining Bitcoin. That's $4,282 per month. I'm earning $52,000 per year just mining Bitcoin. And of course, when I show this to people, inevitably they become intrigued right off the bat. Nevertheless, most of them will say something to me along the lines of, Jay, this looks amazing, and I really would love to get into Bitcoin mining. I really, really would. But here's the thing, Jay, I just don't have a bunch of extra money lying around to invest in something like this. And unfortunately, guys, these people get discouraged and they stop looking into Bitcoin mining any further simply because they don't understand the reality of the situation, which is you really don't need a lot of money in order to make a lot of money in cryptocurrency. In fact, if you do the right things, if you utilize the correct investment strategy, you can take a small investment of, let's say, just a few $100s and turn it into tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Of course, this is if you do the right things and follow the right process, and I'm about to show that to you. Now, you see, blockchain technology in general is something groundbreaking, and it's a new technology, and it's opened up doors of opportunity for those of us who are interested in it now at the beginning, at the ground level. And these are opportunities that have never existed in the past. And one of those amazing opportunities is mining Bitcoin. So if mining Bitcoin is a new concept to you, or even if you're somewhat familiar with the concept, in this video I'm going to go step by step, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can start mining Bitcoin, how you can start off with just a few $100s, and over time, utilizing the right investment strategies, utilizing the right process, how you can turn that 400 or so dollars into over $200,000 in just 2 years. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to click on that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up. Also, help spread the awareness about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain technology in general by sharing this and other cryptocurrency related videos on all your social media networks. Alright, so let's get into it. I'm about to show you guys how with Hashflare Bitcoin mining, you can start mining Bitcoin spending only about $440, and if you commit to the investment strategy that I'm about to show you, you can turn that money into over $200,000 in less than 2 years. Now, for those of you who may be unfamiliar with how cloud mining works and what makes it different than traditional Bitcoin mining where you build your own computer in your house, essentially how it works is you're going to purchase hash rate from Hashflare, or really any cloud mining company, but Hashflare in this example. And hash rate is essentially how fast you can mine Bitcoin, and it's measured in gigahash and terahash. And as you can see right here, there are 1,000 gigahash in 1 terahash. And the more hash rate you have, the faster you can mine Bitcoin. The more Bitcoin you'll earn per day. And when you purchase one of these mining contracts, Hashflare is essentially going to rent you some of their mining hardware for a certain period of time. And during the course of that contract, you get to keep a good portion of the Bitcoin that rented hardware mines each and every day. And again, this mined Bitcoin goes into your Hashflare wallet. As you can see right here in my dashboard, I get paid every day. And if I want to, I can withdraw this Bitcoin. I can send it to Coinbase to exchange it into fiat US dollars. I can send it to my Trezor for long-term savings, or really do anything I want with it. Now, let me show you guys exactly what strategy you're going to utilize in order to turn $400 into over $200,000. And before I show you what we're going to do, I just want to take a quick look at Bitcoin because it's very important for the rest of the video. Guys, Bitcoin is definitely the biggest cryptocurrency out there. It's been called the king of crypto, the name brand of cryptocurrency. And most new investors, when they start investing in anything cryptocurrency, blockchain related, they start off by buying Bitcoin. And 2017 was a phenomenal year for Bitcoin. And because of this and many other reasons, a lot of people are predicting that Bitcoin is going to do even better in 2018 and beyond than it did in 2017, because we're seeing this technology being adopted by industries, by businesses, individuals. It has a lot of media buzz, and people are streaming in to Bitcoin and into the cryptocurrency space in general. Now, in 2017, from January to December, Bitcoin increased in price from $900 to over $13,000, a huge increase. And the rate of increase was about 10.5% over the course of the year. Now just hang tight with me because this is all going to make sense about why I'm talking about this in just a second. Now, another thing I'm going to look at is the mining difficulty of Bitcoin. Now, from January 2017 until the end of December 2017, the Bitcoin mining difficulty went from about 317 G to about 1,873 G. And if you don't know exactly what that means, it's okay, just hang tight. But essentially, the mining difficulty is how much Bitcoin you can mine per terahash of mining power per hash rate. And the difficulty is definitely, inevitably going to increase as more people start mining Bitcoin and as more Bitcoin gets released into circulation. So the average Bitcoin difficulty increase every 2 weeks in the year 2017 was 7.064%. Now, during the year 2017, the ratios between the mining difficulty increase and the price increase made mining Bitcoin very profitable, because if the price rate is increasing faster than the difficulty rate, then Bitcoin mining is always going to be profitable for us. And in fact, 2017 was the most profitable year for Bitcoin mining ever. And a lot of people are looking at 2018 and they're predicting such a high price of Bitcoin, and they're saying 2018 is going to be an even better year for mining Bitcoin than 2017. Now, let's say that everything stays the same in 2018, meaning that the ratio between the price increase rate and the difficulty increase rate stay the same, and the price increase rate remains higher than the difficulty rate. If that were to be the case in 2018, if you were to invest $440 today, you could earn over $200,000 within 2 years if you follow the strategy that I'm about to show you. Now, this is the strategy that you are going to use in order to earn this money. Now, if I go back into my Hashflare dashboard here, you can see that Hashflare offers something called the reinvest feature. And when you're mining Bitcoin on Hashflare, you have two options. You can either withdraw Bitcoin every single day and take that out and keep it in a Bitcoin wallet somewhere, or exchange it into fiat or other altcoins, or you can reinvest that Bitcoin back into purchasing more hash rate to mine Bitcoin at a faster pace. So essentially, and I'm actually in the process right now of using this strategy, and I'm reinvesting my SHA-256. But you have two choices here. When you click the reinvest button right here, you can either click do not reinvest, or you can click reinvest in SHA-256. And for those of you who don't know, SHA-256 is the algorithm that mines Bitcoin. So you have these two options here. And the strategy that I'm going to show you today is this. When you have a Bitcoin mining contract, or you purchase a new contract, or even if you're in the middle of a contract, for 3 days you're going to click do not reinvest. And then, for the first 3 days you're going to click reinvest SHA-256. And then for the next 3 days, you're going to click do not reinvest SHA-356. And you're going to keep staggering 3 days on, 3 days off. 3 days on, 3 days off. You're going to not reinvest for 3 days, and then you are going to reinvest for 3 days. And let me tell you why this is such an amazing strategy to use on Hashflare. This is essentially going to do 3 things. First of all, Hashflare contracts last for 1 year, and if we go to their main homepage, we can see that the SHA-256 contracts are 1 year contracts. Now, if you utilize this investment strategy, it will cause your contract to go on for much longer than 1 year, because the amount of hash rate that you will be purchasing during your reinvest days will be enough to offset the amount of terahash that you will lose once the 365 days is up. So you can essentially turn a 1 year contract into an open-ended contract. Now, the second really cool thing that this does is it allows you to get maximum profit for minimum risk, because you're able to withdraw money every 3 days, but at the same time, you're consistently reinvesting money so that you can earn Bitcoin at an exponentially growing rate. So this is pretty much the ultimate Hashflare hack in the world, because not only are you getting maximum profit with minimum risk, but you're pretty much hacking the system. The contract that was supposed to last for 1 year can last much longer than 1 year. Now, I'm going to show you a spreadsheet that I came across on the internet, and essentially this is a tool that allows you to calculate how profitable this strategy will be during any given period of time. It allows you to project your profit into the future. And the greatest thing about this spreadsheet is that it allows you to take into account the maintenance fee that Hashflare is going to charge, because they do charge a maintenance fee. If we go back to their website, we see they charge 0.0035 cents per 10 gigahash. It also allows you to take into account the increase of mining difficulty, the projected increase of mining difficulty, and the projected increase of the Bitcoin price, so that you can get the most accurate projection possible. And I'm sure a lot of you have come across the calculators that I've used in a lot of my other videos, such as cryptocompare.com or coinwars.com. And don't get me wrong, these are fantastic tools and I use them all the time, but their downfall is that they don't take into account the maintenance fee, they don't take into account difficulty increase, and they don't take into account Bitcoin price increase. In fact, these calculators are based on the real-time Bitcoin mining difficulty and Bitcoin price. So I'm just going to go over this spreadsheet and show you what everything is and show you how you can use it to make your own calculations. And by the way, if you would like to download this spreadsheet, you can download it for free just by clicking the link in the description of this video. So I'm just going to go through real quick, show you what everything is, how you can use it, how you can read it. So we're going to start with amount invested, which is how much money you're going to invest into Hashflare initially. And for this example, it's going to be $440. Next, we have the cost per terahash. And again, Hashflare is going to be charging us $2.20 per 10 gigahash. There are 1,000 gigahash in a terahash. So 1 terahash is going to cost us $220. Next, we have the maintenance fee that Hashflare will charge us each and every day. So this is automatically calculated into everything on this spreadsheet. Next, we have the amount of Bitcoin that is mined per terahash. Minimum reinvest / deposit. Hashflare will only let us purchase increments of 10 gigahash, which costs $2.20. So we're going to leave that at $2.20. Now, these next four columns here are very important because these will really help us project into the future what we can expect to earn mining with Hashflare. So what this is the Bitcoin mining difficulty at the beginning of 2017, the Bitcoin mining difficulty today at the very beginning of 2018. Then we have the Bitcoin price at the very beginning of 2017 and the Bitcoin price at the very beginning of 2018. And what this does is these two columns right here are calculations, percentages based on how much both of those things increased during the year 2017 so that we can get a more accurate projection of what we can expect to earn in the future. Um, Assuming that the price increase and the difficulty increase will be about the same in 2018 as they were in 2017. Now, if we go underneath there, we have the amount of days that we've been mining on Hashflare. We have the total number of terahash that we're mining with. Again, the terahash is how quickly we're able to mine the Bitcoin. So the more terahash we have, the faster we're able to mine. We have the amount of Bitcoin we earn, the amount of US dollars we earn, and then this withdraw amount right here. This is very important. Remember, in this strategy, we're going to withdraw our Bitcoin for 3 days and then reinvest it for 3 days. Then we're going to withdraw for 3 days, then reinvest for 3 days, and we're going to stagger it like this for as long as we can. And again, we're doing this because not only will it allow us to hack the system to keep our contract going for more than 1 year, but it also allows us to consistently make actual money that we can withdraw and do things with, while at the same time exponentially increasing the amount of money we make and exponentially increasing the amount of terahash that we have to mine Bitcoin with. And then, of course, over here we have how much money we've made altogether. And as you can see, this is going to continue to increase. Now, over here in this section, we have like a quick calculation area where you can enter how many days you want to mine for. Let's start with 365. And it will give you over here the amount of US dollars you would make after however many days you are mining for. So let's say I want to spend $440 and implement this strategy for 1 year. I will take my $440 investment, and after 1 year, I would have turned my $440 into $6,096. And if I want to keep doing this for another 2 years, which I can, implementing this strategy, I can keep this contract going for 2 years. I'll do 728 days. Then we would have turned our $440 into $231,214. So do you see how powerful this is? We can start with a very small investment of only $440, and in $728, we would have made $231. I'm sorry, $231,000, which then we can take that and reinvest it in other places and continue to multiply and multiply our money. We're building up capital to make more investments. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, Jay, you're being way too optimistic here. I'm expecting the Bitcoin difficulty to increase a lot more than 7% every 2 weeks. All right, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say that the Bitcoin difficulty doubles in the year 2018, and we say that it's 14% every 2 weeks instead of 7%. Now, if that's the case, and the Bitcoin price, let's say it goes up 15%, because I really do think the Bitcoin price is going to go up a lot more than it did in the past year. Even still, if the Bitcoin difficulty doubles and the price rate only goes up by 5%, we're still earning $215,000. So again, guys, these are very profitable contracts, and because Bitcoin blockchain technology is the future, we are going to see this grow. I mean, we have people out there such as John McAfee, a very smart man. He sees the potential of Bitcoin, and he's actually right now starting a company to create the largest Bitcoin mining facility in the world because he realizes how profitable this is going to be. And he himself is predicting a $1 million Bitcoin by the year 2020. So if he's right, guys, we might make way more than $215,000 in 2 years. We might make even more than that with our $440 investment. Now, again, guys, if you're going to implement this very profitable strategy, you really need to make sure that you stick to the process of withdrawing for 3 days and reinvesting for 3 days. Because if you don't do that to a T, this is not going to work. Okay? So as you guys can see, these Hashflare contracts are very, very profitable, especially if you stick to this strategy that I'm showing you. And again, these numbers are based on what just happened to Bitcoin during 2017. So it's not at all far-fetched to think that something similar will happen in 2018. And like I said before, a lot of people are predicting a $1 million Bitcoin by 2020. So again, if that happens, we'll make out even better than what this chart is predicting. Now, if you guys would like to sign up for Hashflare and you have not yet, you can click the link in the description of this video. You can purchase your first mining contract today and receive your first payout tomorrow. And again, it's only $440, which is not that much money. Some people who are pessimistic, and I don't like pessimistic people, all right? I like to be optimistic and I like to look at the glass as half full. But let's say you're pessimistic about all this. Even if you invest $440 and Bitcoin goes to zero tomorrow and you lose it all, big deal. You lost $400. You could earn that back at McDonald's working for a week. But let's say instead of looking at it in a pessimistic way, you look at it in an optimistic way and say, hey, it's only $440. I have nothing to lose, but I have over $200,000 to gain. Now, guys, Bitcoin and blockchain, this technology is the future. Imagine if you could go back to the early 90s and invest in the internet. You would be so rich today, and this is a very similar opportunity. Now, we're still at the ground level with blockchain. The airplane has not yet taken off, so now is the time to start investing. We're going to look back in 10 years, and those who were pessimistic and didn't invest in this amazing technology are going to be kicking themselves. But those of us who could see where this was all going to go will certainly be glad that we got in early. Again, guys, if you would like to get involved in Hashflare, you can click the link in the description of this video. If you would like to download this spreadsheet, you can also click that other link in the description of this video. And I really hope you enjoyed the video because I'm definitely very optimistic about Bitcoin, about blockchain, Bitcoin mining. I love Bitcoin mining. It has made me so much money in the past year, and I'm confident it will continue to do so. I am Jay Crypto, and I will see all of you next time.